Alright guys, so it is Thursday, April 30th, and tomorrow is the packet turn-in and pickup day. So here we go. So for reading, you're doing the Healing Power of Wolves, so read the passage and then answer the questions. For writing, either complete a prompt from yesterday, or choose a new one to quick write about. And then there's comparing fractions, which we'll go over, and then 20 minutes of physical activity, some iReady if you can, or even just silent read, and then explore the links on Google Classroom. I'm going to address Friday as well. Just because the packet is due tomorrow, do not worry about doing the writing for tomorrow. If you want, though, you can get ahead and get the homophones page done. It's pretty simple. I'll show you in just a moment. And then the addition and subtraction, that's pretty simple as well. So if you want to get ahead for Friday, that is fine. I'm going to show you, though, what the homophone pages look like. So the homophone pages are pretty short. So there are your homophones at the top, and you just have to fill those in. So that would be easy to get ahead if that is something that you're interested in, and it's running back. So same homophones on the page. And we'll kind of go over the math really quick. So we did equivalent fractions yesterday, and then today is comparing fractions. So again, when comparing fractions, the denominator should always be the same. Remember not to change any fraction, but to make one that is equivalent. So yesterday, remember, we were making equivalent fractions, and we have both the denominators here. So how can I make 2/3 equivalent to something that is sixths? So how am I going to get my fraction to 6? Because luckily, it's pretty easy to get an equivalent fraction. I just think to myself, just like yesterday, what can I multiply top and bottom by to have a matching denominator? And we know that it's going to be 2. And then since we did it to the bottom, we have to do it to the top. So our new fraction is 4/6, and we're comparing it to 3/6. So we know, because the numerator is larger, that this fraction is larger because it takes up more room. So hopefully you will be able to figure those out pretty well. And then comparing fractions on the back, you have to do the same thing for all of these and then figure out if it is true or false. So essentially it is just finding common denominators. So like down here, Adriana eats 2/4 of her granola bar and June eats 2/5. So if you found a common denominator, the number that both can closest get to is 20. So you have to multiply the 4 by 5 and the 5 by 4. So, because we talked about another way to find a common denominator is, say, when you have like 2/5 and 2/4, you can multiply the denominators by each other. So you would obviously multiply the 5 by the 4 and the 4 by the 5. And as long as you did it to the top and bottom, you'll find yourself a common denominator, and then you'll be able to tell which one is bigger. So, hopefully you were able to do some of the knowledge, or were able to do the Google check yesterday. And if not, you can still do it this week. I love reading all the things that you say. So anyway, have a great day. If you have any questions, just either comment on Google Classroom. Your parent can comment on Class Tag, or you can email me. So have a fabulous Thursday, guys.